Well, here's a little something to tickle your funny bone. Why don't we ever see a credit card in a zoo? Because they're afraid of cheetahs. They know the cheetah's got a better credit score, and they can't keep up with it. Now, let's dive into the world of plastic money, starting with the basics. Credit cards and debit cards may look similar, same size, same shape, and often emblazoned with the same bank logos. But they work quite differently. A debit card, simply put, is like a digital check. It's a direct line to your bank account. Whenever you make a purchase, the money gets deducted right away from your account. It's like having a mini ATM in your pocket. On the other hand, a credit card is more like a short-term loan. When you use a credit card, you're borrowing money from the card issuer, which you'll need to pay back, ideally within a grace period, to avoid any interest charges. Now, let's talk rates. Debit cards typically don't have interest rates because you're spending your own money, but there can be overdraft fees if you spend more than what's in your account. Credit cards, on the other hand, are a different ballgame. They come with an annual percentage rate, which is the cost of borrowing money. If you don't pay your balance in full each month, you'll be charged interest on the remaining balance. And trust me, those interest rates can be quite high, often around the 20% mark or more. So, how do card providers make money? Well, in the case of debit cards, they earn from merchant fees. Every time you swipe your debit card at a store, the merchant pays a small fee to the card provider. For credit cards, providers earn from a variety of sources. They also earn from merchant fees, just like debit cards. But the major chunk of their revenue comes from interest charges and fees paid by the cardholders, such as annual fees, late payment fees, and foreign transaction fees. In summary, while both credit and debit cards may seem similar, they function quite differently. Debit cards are a direct line to your bank account, and you're spending your own money. Credit cards, on the other hand, are like a short-term loan from the card provider. When it comes to rates, debit cards typically don't have interest rates, but there can be overdraft fees. Credit cards come with an APR and can have other fees, such as annual fees or late payment fees. Card providers make money from both types of cards, but in different ways. Debit card providers primarily earn from merchant fees, while credit card providers earn from a mix of merchant fees, interest charges, and other fees paid by cardholders. So the next time you pull out that plastic card, remember, it's not just a piece of plastic. It's a financial tool with its own set of rules and costs. Use it wisely.